giving me a ticket.
Yes, I am.
You know, you can't do. I'm clearly a police officer. We're on the same side.
You're parked illegally.
Is this a weapon? Let's see this. Is this a weapon? I'm not harassing you at all. I'm doing my job. Like I said, I'm a police officer when we first met. I got a call over the radio for someone impersonating.
No, you're here because you're mad. You got a ticket for me. You think...
Some cops abuse the power vested in them by the badge, but it becomes particularly disturbing when they decide to pick on women as their subject of abuse. So what happens when these power abusers decide to flex it on those they consider as weaker individuals?
Fuck mad! Don't
get over here.
What are you doing? Don't fuck me mad! Oh my God!
How old are you?
I know that didn't come out positive. I didn't take a drink of anything.
No! The fuck! I'm
That's
not
it.
listening.
Stop.
Here are several moments when cops have abused their power against women. Starting off with when cops smashed the window of a cognitively impaired woman's car.
Get out of the car.
Make me move! I have a brain injury!
Get out of the car now. I will pepper spray you.
Oh my God.
Bad decisions. This is what happens when you make bad decisions.
Oh, my shoulder's broken! I have an aneurysm! Do you understand that?
I don't want to get your blood all over me.
On March the 8th, 2024, officers received a call from a parking lot security personnel reporting a trespassing situation involving a couple who had parked their car for a prolonged time and had refused to leave the parking lot. When they arrived, instead of interrogating them to at least get their side of the story, they decided to throw their weight around, flexing their power unfairly.
Get out of the car now. Get out of the car now. Get out of the car.
I have a brain injury!
You're under arrest.
Brain injury!
Get out of the car now.
I have a brain
Get out of the car now.
injury! I was on the phone!
Get out of the car.
Make me move! I have a brain injury!
Get out of the car now. I will pepper spray you.
Oh my God.
I will pepper spray you.
I have a
Get out of
brain
the car.
injury. I have soft brain!
Get out of the car now.
Soft brain! I have soft brain! I have soft brain!
Get out of the car now. You're under arrest.
Dad! Dad!
Get out of the car now.
Dad! 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 I have a brain injury!
Get out of the car.
Dad!
You're gonna get 2
Dad!
seconds.
Get out of the car.
Let go.
Dad!
Let go of the steering wheel.
Dad, I have a
1,
brain
2, 3.
injury! These cops are hurting me! Dad! Dad!
Don't turn. Don't turn.
My shoulder's broken!
Don't turn.
Ow!
Stay on your stomach.
My shoulder's
Don't kick. Hey, don't kick. Don't kick.
Oh,
Don't
my
kick.
shoulder's broken! My shoulder's broken! Oh,
Bad decisions. This is what happens when you make bad decisions.
Oh, my shoulder's broken! My shoulder's broken! My shoulder's broken! Are you not understanding? Oh, my shoulder's broken! My right shoulder, stop! Stop! My shoulder's broken! Ow! Ow!
Even after she told them that her shoulder was broken, they continued abusing her, and not even her desperate pleas for help could stop them from treating her like she counted for nothing.
Stop! Stop!
Hey,
Stop! I need my phone!
Okay.
My dad's on the phone!
Stand up.
My dad's
we will help you.
My dad! My dad's on the phone! And now!
Don't kick me.
Ow!
Don't kick me.
Ow! 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 Ow!
She's bleeding.
Oh, I have a head injury! I have an aneurysm! Do you understand that? This is a...
Okay.
This is a...
Stop. Stay right here.
No! I have a head injury!
I don't want to get your blood all over me.
He just slammed my head! Ow! Ow! He just slammed my head! Help! 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 He just slammed my head! Help! Help!
Shoot. You right? Yeah.
I think we're past that.
You have the... I'm gonna advise you of your rights. You have the right to remain
Take
silent.
a deep breath.
Okay.
Take a deep breath. We're gonna get you an ambulance. You need to relax.
You have the right to remain. Okay. Just get all this gun out.
Help me.
What's your first name, him?
Help me.
What's your first name?
Help me. Help me. Help me. Help me.
Let's put her in there.
Under arrest warrant.
Trespassing.
And obstruction. Get up. And resisting arrest.
Sit up.
Get up.
Sit up.
My shoulder.
Sit up.
My
Have a seat.
shoulder.
Have a seat.
My shoulder's broken.
While they were still trying to get her into the vehicle, one of the officers decided to put a call through to her father. A call that came to an abrupt end when her father asked the officer a question he never saw coming.
Hey. Hello.
Who am I talking with?
This is Officer Rupp.
What's that?
Officer Rupp with the Springfield Police.
Okay, what's going on?
Your daughter and her husband refused to leave the property of insurance. They wouldn't open the door, so we forced entry and took them into custody.
Did you hurt my daughter, man?
No, she resisted arrest. Hold on, she's still resisting. Yes, she resisted.
It's a mental problem. Man.
Well,
you can't hurt her. Don't hurt her. Don't her, please.
She's already in custody. We just took her out of the car. So, all right, we gotta go. We got things to do.
Okay, what police department are you with? And what's your badge number, please?
Springfield.
He was eventually charged with excessive use of force. Moving on to when a cop arrested a female parking enforcement officer for giving him a ticket for parking illegally.
I'm giving you a ticket.
For what?
For one, you parked illegally, and two, your lights aren't on. You're here because you're mad you got a ticket from me. You think because you're a cop, you can't get a ticket.
Hands behind your back.
For what? For what?
On April the 24th, 2025, a cop left his car parked by the side of the road to do a bit of off-the-record work. When he was done, he headed back to his car, completely unaware of the reality about to stare him straight in the face.
You gotta be kidding me. Excuse me. What are you doing?
I'm giving you a ticket.
For what?
For one, you parked illegally, and two, your lights aren't on.
You can clearly see I'm a police officer. I'm here on official police business.
What does that mean?
It means I'm on police business. I can park wherever I want.
No, you're parked illegally.
I'm not
You don't
parked
have your
illegally.
lights on. How are you at a call? Your lights aren't on.
They don't always need to be on.
When did that happen?
Why would my lights need to be on? for me to be able
Because
to
you
park where I want?
said you were at a call. You
So
were
I'm
on
on
a
official
call.
police business.
No,
Don't
you
put words
just
into my mouth.
no. You said you got a call.
I said I was on official police business.
Oh, what does that mean?
Exactly what I said. Official police business.
Okay, sir, just let me do my job, okay?
You're not giving me a ticket.
Yes, I am.
You know, you can't do. I'm clearly a police officer. We're on the same side.
You're parked illegally. That does not give you a right, because you're a police officer, to park illegally.
Ma'am, I was on official police business.
I understand what you're saying, but you are parked illegally. Your lights aren't on. When you're at official police business, your lights are supposed to be on.
Look, I get this little power trip you're on. I don't know what you went through
I'm
or
just
what
doing my
got
job.
you here. Now that you have this little bit of power, you think you can exercise it on it. But I promise you're exercising it on the wrong person.
I'm
okay?
just doing my job.
You're not doing your job. If you were doing your job, you would have left the police car alone. Clearly, I'm a police officer. Clearly, this is a police car. You have no reason to be issuing me a ticket.
Okay. Like you're getting a ticket. Anything else I can do for you?
Oh, there's a lot that's going to transpire from this. I promise.
Okay, sir. Have a nice day.
Is this for real?
He got into his car feeling totally humiliated, and to make matters worse, by a woman. But while he was still brooding over the humiliation, he received a call that was about to hand him the reins of power again.
Remember me? I just got a call over the radio. Suspect impersonating a parking enforcement officer. Sound familiar?
No, you didn't.
What have you really been up to?
I'm working.
Working. Is this a
Like
weapon?
you're doing.
Let's see this. Is this a weapon? I like your precious computer now.
Okay, was that necessary?
Absolutely. Impersonating a law enforcement officer is a problem in my
You are
book.
ridiculous.
Hey, do not touch that.
What are you gonna do?
You have any more weapons on you?
No, I don't.
Where are you coming from? What's really going on with you?
I'm working. I'm a parking meter.
What were you doing?
Writing tickets. You know because you got one.
You've got one more chance to tell me the truth.
Can't you see all the tickets?
This is a fake machine as far as I'm concerned. And you're a fake enforcement.
Whatever. What do you want?
I want to know what you're up
I'm
to.
gonna get in trouble for you breaking my machine. Now you want to come and harass me because you're mad.
I'm not harassing you at all. I'm doing my job. Like I said, I'm a police officer when we first met. I got a call over the radio for someone impersonating.
No, you're here because you're mad. You got a ticket from me. You think because you're a cop, you can't get a ticket. You can do whatever you want, park wherever you want, and it doesn't matter. That's not how it works. I'm here to do my job, and I'm going to do it well.
When I'm on official police business, yes,
You were
I can
not-
park
you were
wherever I
not
want.
on police business. You're probably seeing your girlfriend.
Just like you're not a real parking enforcement officer.
I look more like one than you do. And I'm not.
The proof, there's no proof. That's a fake
Tickets.
machine.
Those are tickets. Pick them up and look at them.
I'm not picking anything up.
I want to know why you're harassing me.
I'm not harassing you. I'm simply responding to a call. I don't think it's a coincidence that as soon as I go to leave, I get a call that you're impersonating a parking enforcement officer.
Exactly. I don't think that's a coincidence. I think you're
Anybody that's a real parking enforcement officer would not be writing a ticket to a cop.
I think you're lying. I think you're lying.
I think you're lying.
Okay, just let me do my job.
Do not touch that.
What are you going to do? Shh? What are you going to do? Shh? I'm trying to do my job. Let me do my job. Let me take my machine in, show it to my boss, and get a new one. Leave me alone.
I got a better idea. Turn around.
For what?
Turn around.
For what?
You're under arrest.
For what?
Hands behind your back.
For what? For what?
Impersonating a parking officer.
That's just a ruse. That's just a ruse. Why are you arresting me?
Because you fit the description of a suspect that's
No.
impersonating a law enforcement officer.
This is ridiculous. This is bullshit. This is ridiculous.
Feet in.
This is bullshit.
At that point, he was already blinded by the need for retaliation. Even though he knew he was out of line, arresting her without a proper investigation, he still went through with it, driven by the belief that his power gave him the right to do whatever he wanted.
This is ridiculous. Why are you doing this? You have nothing better to do. I will have your badge for this. I mean it. Like, oh my God, this is ridiculous. Sir, let me out of here now. Let me out of here. This is ridiculous. Sir. Sir, you know that you were wrong. Oh my God. Sir, let me out of here now. Oh my God, this is ridiculous. Why are you arresting me, sir? Answer me. I'm gonna have your badge for this. I'm gonna have your badge. I mean it. Like, this is ridiculous. Where are we going? Where are we going? Oh my God. Sir, where are we going? Let me out of here.
In the end, he was given a 2-week paid suspension. The next case takes us to Wildwood, New Jersey, where an officer battered a woman named Emily Weinman.
That's it.
Back the f*** up! Just punch her in her face, though. Yeah, well, she tried kicking us, so that's it.
Sometime in May 2018, Wildwood officers were on patrol around the beach when they spotted a woman, later identified as Emily Weinman, with a friend and close family members. It appeared that they had some bottles of alcoholic beverages on full display. When the officers saw that, they went over and began questioning them because they suspected that she was underage. But their findings were about to shatter their expectations.
So your parents?
My aunt.
Oh, your aunt's? Where's your aunt at?
On her way. She left. She's coming back.
Left, she's coming back? Cool. Do me a favor. Take a deep breath and blow into that, alright? Alright, do me a favor, try one more time. Deep breath, don't go so far in.
Is there a staring problem? Mind your business.
563, we're 10-8.
Alright, where's your aunt at? You have her phone number?
Where?
How old are you?
I know that didn't come up positive. I didn't take a drink of anything, so.
Alright. Alright, take a deep breath and keep blowing. Keep going, keep going, keep going. Alright, yo guys, even if it's your aunt, she is of age.
After making that unexpected discovery, the officers were expected to back off. But these power-hungry cops had no intention of walking away. Not until they proved they didn't just have power, but they could also use it on her, and not even the knowledge of her rights could save her.
Go grab her real quick, and we're gonna have them pour that all out.
How are you gonna let us go? We didn't even drink alcohol.
Well, where's your aunt at?
You're allowed to carry alcohol.
That's interesting.
You're underage. You are. You're not allowed to drink it, and we did not
Open
drink
display on the beach.
it. What?
It's possession consumption.
It's not open.
Open display means
What do you mean? That doesn't
you can
mean
see
anything.
it, yes.
Okay, you can see it, and we're not drinking.
5043. Come here with Hello Scavenger in the beach.
Go
502, you clear?
Probably in their gator box.
Cool, what's your name? How about that?
Will you let me know for obstruction with my 18-month-old daughter over there?
Yeah, you're not cooperating. Yeah.
I didn't disrespect you. I didn't do anything to get written up, did I?
Causing the scene. Now you're causing the scene. You want to? Alright, I'll give you one more chance to give me your last name.
Just be cooperative. You're not gonna lock me up.
Okay.
You can't lock me up. I didn't disrespect you.
Okay.
And you don't need to write my name down either because I didn't disrespect you. I didn't do anything to you. You're mad because we thought we were drinking.
I'll give you one.
Because your brother left me.
Okay. First of all, you're in possession. Where's your aunt at then?
She's on her way.
Okay, what's your last
You
name?
could wait here. That's like you wasted your time coming over here. You could wait here for her.
Okay, what's your last name?
You don't need my last name.
Okay, that's it. I'm done with you. Do you have cuffs on you?
Yo, man!
Get over here.
Don't touch me!
Yo.
Don't touch me!
Alright, you're about to get dropped.
Yo, don't touch me, man! Don't!
Get over here.
What are you doing? Don't touch me, man! Oh my God! What the fuck is wrong?
You're done.
Get the on my hair! Get off me! What are you doing?
5043, send me another unit. Scavenger in the beach. We got one resisting.
No! It's just pull my hair! Get off of me! What are you doing? Matt! They're choking me!
Scavenger in the beach. Can I get another unit?
They're choking me, man! Matt, I cannot breathe!
I'm not choking.
Yes, the f*** you are, you f***ing dead! Get the f*** off me, yo! Get the f***, I'm
That's
not
it.
resisting!
Back up! Back the f*** up! Back up! Back up! Get over here now!
You're not allowed to beat me like that.
Stop.
I'm a woman.
Stop.
It doesn't matter.
Put your hands on your back.
It doesn't matter. You're not allowed to hit me like that and choke me. You're not allowed to hit me and choke me like that. You're not allowed to hit me and choke me like that.
Handcuff her.
You're not allowed to hit me and choke me like that. My daughter is right there seeing this. I didn't do anything wrong. I'm not one of these little that are just gonna let you treat. My mom doesn't treat us anyway. Purple, you white piece of trash.
Juliet Alpha Charlie Oscar Bravo.
Oh my God! I didn't do anything wrong. I wasn't drinking anything. Just smell it.
This shit wasn't even open, bro.
Choke me off. I can't believe you did that. Get off of me. Ah!
One in custody.
Don't stare unless you're gonna help. You need to get the off me, you piece of trash. Ew. Oh yeah, now we got these young cops who don't know how to treat people. I'm gonna talk to your captain as if he will give a shit too.
Good, I hope you do.
Yeah, I will. Dirtball. No. Who are you?
I'm gonna be the one transferring you. Yeah?
Yeah, will you?
I didn't arrest you. All right, so
I don't care.
Back up.
Don't touch my father. That's my daughter. That's my daughter.
When her friends, who witnessed how the officers clearly overstepped their authority, decided to confront them, they had the perfect response.
Your mouth up where you get locked up too. Alright?
What? No, tell me why you put it on the ground. Bro, she didn't even open the can.
listen to me. Listen
Nothing
to me.
was open. No,
Now's not the time to argue this, okay? Number one, you got a baby in your hand.
I know. So you take my
Take
baby.
your shirt off. You got a baby in the worry about her, not your girlfriend. You can get that straightened out later. How old is she?
These two dudes just punched her in her face, though.
Yeah, well, she tried kicking us, so that's it.
Yeah, she did.
The three officers involved were later charged with excessive use of force and aggravated and moved to the administrative desk. At the same time, she was indicted on aggravated resisting arrest charges and disorderly conduct in February 2019 and was banned from the beach. But at the end of the trial of the case, she received a $325,000 settlement from the city. Just like how Emily was assaulted, a woman named Charis also suffered a similar fate at the hands of a female Camden County deputy.
Get out! Get the out of my car! Right now, get out! Get out of the car!
On January the 16th, 2022, deputies of the Camden County Sheriff's Department pulled over a vehicle for a routine traffic stop. What they were oblivious to was that nothing about that stop was going to be routine.
Hey! Come on, step out here for me. Because I want you to. Because I'm going to talk to you.
I can't touch you right now.
No, I want you to step out.
I'd like to stay in the vehicle because there's a reason why.
Yeah, I want you to step out.
But there's not a reason for me to
Because
step out
I
of the
told you to
vehicle.
step out, okay? So let's not, I want you to step out because I need you to step out, okay?
I need to have a reason to
You
step
don't
out.
have to. Where is it stating that you have to have a
back over your
Yeah,
face?
come on. Get out. Get out of the car. 11:59 Cameron, I need another unit.
40 you en route.
Get out of the vehicle. I will break this window.
You need them 1018.
She won't get out of the car. Get out of the car, so I'm going to break that window.
You're not going to break the window.
18 Cam and I'm mobile. I'll be to her in 30 seconds.
Get out of the vehicle. Get out of the vehicle right now. Oh my God.
At that point, she was becoming visibly enraged by the insistence of the driver, later identified as Charis Faria, and then, driven by unchecked power and rage, she did the unthinkable.
Got the 1 by 6 away.
Listen to me. I really don't want to break your window.
I really don't. But when I tell you to get out of the vehicle, you are to get out of the vehicle. So get out of the vehicle.
1118 is 23.
Are you kidding me? Get out of the vehicle right now.
Just hit the damn front of the vehicle.
Get out of the vehicle. Get out of the... Get out! Right there! Get the out of my the f***ing car! Right now, get out! Get out of the f***ing car! Get out!
She was placed on a 2-year paid suspension. Up next is an officer who believed that his badge gave him the right to touch women inappropriately.
I could feel him, like, touching underneath my butt, and then he went in the front, and his hands were, like, touching my private parts. He knew that he could do whatever he wanted, and either nobody's going to believe me, or I wasn't going to say nothing.
So I don't think that's how a search is supposed to be, and I apologize. I said I'm sorry.
On June the 25th, 2023, the cops received a call from a woman reporting an officer named Justin Winger who had touched her inappropriately. It sounded quite unbelievable and even laughable, especially because the officer she mentioned was highly respected and had a very good reputation. However, they quickly invited her over to the police station for questioning, hoping to get to the bottom of the situation. But the moment she started talking, they realized that they were in for a much bigger case than they had imagined.
You okay? Yeah. Do you need anything?
No.
Frustrated?
Yeah.
So, you're not going to be forced to do anything you're not wanting to do. We are being recorded. Okay. Just to let you know. Okay. That is our on-body recording device. So just to kind of let you know. So yes, I'm the lieutenant of the special victims. Okay. Justin here is my acting sergeant. He's also a detective in the crimes unit. Okay. So the reason why we're involved is because the statements that was told was on an officer that inappropriately touched you.
Yes.
Okay, so that's why we're here. This is what we specialize in. Okay. So the process is going to be very simple. We just want to hear what took place, give us as much detail, and then we'll just kind of follow up on some questions.
Okay.
Before we start, is there any questions that you have?
No, I don't think so.
Okay. Can you tell me, start with the date and the time-ish, and then we'll go from there?
Okay, I don't know today's date.
Oh, that's okay. I don't have my watch. So it was this
today, yeah.
It was today.
Yeah. About I believe it was like around 6:00 p.m.
Okay.
I can get this exact time because actually, if you need the exact time, because I text my sister right after it happened. I text my sister, so.
We're going to go back to those in a minute. Just for the recording, I do want to confirm the information that was provided. And this is reference case number.
Oh, okay, so I was walking to the Dollar General on Lomas and Monroe. I had stopped before I got there. I stopped to smoke a cigarette, so I kind of sat on where you park, the little curb for the cars. I was sitting on one of those parking things. I was smoking a cigarette and I was on my phone and I seen a patrol car, kind of pass me, and I looked at the building I was sitting at. I've been arrested for being on, where businesses are closed and I'm sitting on their property. So at that time I was like, I looked back to see if the business was open. It wasn't. So I started to gather my things so I could leave the property so I didn't, get harassed or whatever. Then I seen the patrol car turn around and he started coming back towards me. His window was down, and he was turning in right as I was going to walk across the street. I just was ignoring him, and he's like, "Hey, you want a cigarette?" And I was like, "Sure." So he pulled in, and he got out of his car. He went around to the passenger side, got a pack of cigarettes and a torch lighter, gave me the cigarette, and then he lit my cigarette for me. And he said, "You look familiar. Have I arrested you before?" And I'm like, "No, I don't think so." He's like, "That's strange. You have, I know faces." And I was just like, "So do I, and you've never arrested me before." And so then he was just making small talk. He said he was bored, that it was a slow night, and he was just bored if I would just talk to him for a little bit. And so I agreed to. I knew I didn't have any warrants or anything. I wasn't worried about anything, so I just agreed to talk to him. I was kind of questioning where he knew me from too. So I had asked him if he worked around Cole and Yale, which is where I was staying recently. And he said, yeah, and I was like, yeah, and he's like, oh, okay, and he's like, you're friends with Kimberly, and I said, yeah. This officer had been to, I guess, calls made by the landlord this week, and also in April there was a at the house across the street where I was staying before, and he was also the officer that was called to, like the week before the guy got. He was harassing everybody, and they kept calling the cops on him. So he was the officer that kept coming out, and that's where he knew my face from, I guess. Okay. So I was like, oh, okay, and he's like, oh yeah, and so we were just talking and stuff. As soon as I mentioned where like I stayed, where we knew each other, he like immediately asked me, do you have any on you? And I said no, and he's like, do you mind if I search you? And I was like, why?
She kept on talking as they listened in silence.
And, I was like, do you have a probable cause? I thought we were just talking, And he said, no, I'm just asking if I can search you. And he's like, so you're not going to let me search you? And I was like, I don't feel that there's a reason to. And so we just kept talking. We sat there talking for a good minute, just about random stuff. And again, he had asked me if he could search me again. Or actually, no, he wanted to run my name, because I said, oh, I don't have no warrant or nothing. And he's like, do you mind if I check? And I said, sure. I remembered I had a non-extraditable warrant out of Sandoval County, and so I was like, oh, I have one out of Sandoval County, but it's not extraditable. And he brought it up. He's like, yeah. He's like, let me check the bail on that, the bond on that. And he told me it was $2,100. And we kept talking for a little bit, and then he asked to search me again, and I was just like, why? And then he had made a statement like, oh, Kim lets me search her. I think she likes it though. And I was like, I really doubt she lets you search her, and he's like, she does, ask her. And I just like shrugged it off. Then he said, look, I'm not going to look in your purse or anything, I'm just going to search your body. And he said, I'll put your purse, he's like, my lapel cam's off, so I'm going to put your purse on my hood of the car, which I gave him my purse, he put it on the car, and he asked me to put my hands on, his police car, and I did, and he's like, you spread your legs. I spread my legs. He began the search. Immediately I felt uncomfortable. He was like, like when he would search, he was just going way too high on my leg, under my butt, when he would go in between my legs, he was touching, he pulled my pants out and went ran his 2 fingers on the inside of my underwear, like on top of my panties. I've been searched a lot. I've never been searched like that at all, ever. And then he proceeded to tell me he's going to search my bra, which to my understanding, they're supposed to use the back of their hand and just go under. He did that a little, and then he was like leaning over and he pulled my my bra out, so my boob was exposed. And I immediately took my hands off the car and put my my hands on my chest, and I was like, officer, I don't think you're supposed to be doing that. And he said, please put your hands in the back of the car, and so I did. And so he went to the other breast, and did the same thing. I had my money in there, and I did have a baggie on me that had but just like a few sprinkles, it was just like an empty bag. And he's like, oh, you have a baggie? And I said, well, it's empty. He said, well, it's enough to field test. I'm not going to arrest you though. Just make me a promise. If I'm not going to arrest you, my lapel comes off. If it was on, I would have to arrest you. I said, for that, there's nothing there, And he's like, yeah. He's like, but just whenever you see me out, he's like, just be as nice to me then as you are to me now. I don't know what that. I guess maybe searching, letting him film me. I don't know what he meant by that. I'm thinking that's what he meant. So then after he searched, I didn't let him know anything that I was bothered or anything. I just said, okay, well, I'm gonna go to the store and I gotta get my cat's food, and he said, okay, and he said, remember, you have to be nice to me next time, every time you see me, you gotta be nice to me. And I said, okay. I went to the Dollar General, got my stuff, and then I walked home. My boyfriend then was like, I guess he had drove by and he had witnessed the cop searching me because he was like, "What's up with that cop?" And he's like, why is he searching you? And I just like kind of looked at him like, what? You know, like, how do you know? You know, and then I went back out and I said, I started to tell him what happened, and he said, I know, dude. He said, I drove by twice. He said, I drove by and I told, he was with his friend Richie, he said, I told Richie, hey, that officer's not supposed to be touching her like that. Like, you could see that, you know, he was doing wrong, you know. So then he admitted, I don't really want to pursue anything because I don't want any trouble out of this. I feel like, I don't want, if nothing happens to him, like, I don't want him to come after me. Like, I feel like he would, you know, and he knows the area that I stay in, you know, so.
At this point, she was becoming emotional as she expressed her fears and her expectations. And although they understood how she felt, they weren't about to let it get in the way of their investigation.
Like, I just didn't want any trouble. Jessica, I can't look past this. Like, I have to call it in. And he's like, do you trust me? And I was like, yes. And he said, okay. And he's like, we're going to protect you. And I was like, okay.
Were you wearing the same clothes that you have on now?
No. I was going to say that. Also, I was in a sports bra, black sports bra, and then just regular jeans. So, you know, I was, you know, more provocative. You know, it was only right here. And then, of course, you know, I guess that's why he, you know, so he was more able to, like, you know, because of this, I can't pull it down, or, you know, he was able to just, you know, like, pull my shirt open. But, yeah.
What color sports bra?
Black.
And he said the third time he asked to search, did you tell him okay, or what happened?
Yeah, that's when he said he wasn't going to search my purse, he just wanted to search my body. And at that time I felt like, okay, I wasn't worried about anything, you know. I honestly forgot that baggie was even in there. It didn't have anything anyway, so I wasn't really worried about it. And he was a male officer, so I didn't feel like that he should, that I wouldn't even think that he would have opened my shirt like that to even see anything, you know, so I wasn't worried about anything. So I gave once he said he's not going to look at my purse, I just handed it to him and allowed the search, because I didn't feel like he was going to, like, give up until he got it.
Okay. To help me understand kind of the dynamics, how tall are you?
5'1".
And how tall was he?
He's about, maybe like 5'8".
Describe him for me.
He's native, a little bit heavyset. I think his name is Officer King. I think it was like an L before the King. I'm not sure exactly that part, but King for sure. And he said he had been on the force for 3.5 years.
Walk me through the search. So you're leaning up against the vehicle. Kind of walk me through where his hands are and where they're at.
Okay, he started, he asked me to spread my, he said put your hands on the car, I automatically, like, had spread my legs and put my hands on the car. Then he asked me to spread my legs more, and so I did. And then he ran them up and down my legs, but when he got to, like, my butt, he went underneath it. Like, I could feel him, like, you know, touching underneath my butt, and then he went in the front, you know, and his hands were, like, you know, touching my private parts on both sides of my legs.
Okay.
Then he proceeded to, I could see my bra neck, my boobs next, and, you know, the back, and then he went to my boobs. That's when he exposed my boob. I mean, when I looked down, like, I could see my boob, like, you know, and he could too, because he was, like, right here, you know, and that's when I was, like, and then afterwards, then he asked me to, like, lift my hair, you know, so I lifted my hair, and he said, okay. And then it was over. Well, that's when he went to this boob, or before the hair, he went to this boob, and then discovered the baggie, and then, I think he wanted me to, like, think he was doing me a favor, you know, by not arresting me, but I knew what he was doing was not right. He seen me as, you know, an addict. He knew, you know, as soon as he knew where I had been staying previously, he was automatically like, do you have bleeding? And he knew that I was an addict because the house that I stayed in, you know, and I feel like he just, you know, singled me out and knew that he could do whatever he wanted, and either nobody's going to believe me or I wasn't going to say nothing. And I probably wouldn't have said nothing, you know, but my boyfriend, you know, made the call, and that's okay.
How long do you think the interaction was?
About 45 minutes. It was long, yeah, it was he said he was bored. He was bored. It was a slow night, and so he had actually had a call to the. He told me to the Dollar General, and that's why he was there, because I did actually see him go into that parking lot first, and I guess that somebody had ran out with some stuff and they didn't want to pursue it, so he just made contact with them and then left right away.
They kept asking carefully crafted questions, hoping to get to even the most minute of details. But the details she was about to reveal was something that they weren't ready for.
I'm so sorry. I don't want to leave this out. Okay, so at one point during our conversation, I don't know what brought it to this, but he started making a comment about him not being able to have a relationship with people that he's detained or arrested. But he said, and I said, well, how would they, I'm just like making conversation, like, how would they even know? I mean, do they scan all your girlfriends or what? Like, how would they know? And he said, well, look, I don't want to, I don't know how to say this without sounding whatever. He said, if we were just, if me and you were just, they wouldn't even know, but if you were my girlfriend, yeah, they might look at you and, stereotype you and then they would look into it, That's what he said. But if we were just nobody would know.
Did he go on and make any other statements similar to that?
No, not really. That was just all he said about that.
And if you don't remember, that's more than fine. It's understandable. Do you remember whether or not he had used like his phone or his police radio?
No.
Or anything during the time he was with you?
I heard nothing. He used a computer to look me up, and then, but I didn't hear any radio at all or anything going on. And usually you do hear that when off, but there was nothing. There was none at all. And like when he opened my bra and exposed my boobs, like that. I keep replaying it in my mind, and I'm like, that's what he was going for the whole time, was just to be touching me. He didn't care about what was in my purse. He specifically said, I'm not going to search your purse, like, I just want to search your body. So his intentions, everything he was doing, like, I feel like I'm not the first person, because he was doing it, precisely to get to that point where he could, maybe he thought if I had a warrant, he could search me still, like, he would get to search me. Because I was saying no at first. I was like, no, like, there's no reason to. I'm not doing anything wrong. Right. And by the end of the search, like, I was like I feel violated, like, I know him running his 2 fingers inside my panty line, like the top of my panties, like, wasn't, like, not right. I've never had that happen. The cops do not do that. He's a male officer. He should never search me anyways, but I have been searched by male officers, and I do believe that it is legal as long as they do it right, and I've never had it happen to where they didn't do it right, so I didn't really, at the end, I knew he wasn't going to stop until he got his stupid search, so I like I said, I had nothing to worry about, I thought, so, I just let him.
Okay.
I didn't know he was going to do all that, but,
How did your guys' interaction end?
So after he had searched me and stuff and informed me, like, he was a nice guy, he wasn't going to put me in jail, blah, 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 but he could, just so I know, he could, but he wasn't going to. And I'm like, okay, well, he said, I better get to the dollar store because I gotta go get my cat food. They're hungry, I need to feed them. And he was like, okay. And then I just got in his car and I left.
After interrogating the victim, it was time to interrogate the accused officer. But as he started talking to him, they noticed something very obvious.
All I do is criminal investigations. This is our on-body recording device, just to let you know we're both required to have them on.
And what's your name?
Lieutenant Christensen. I'm with the Special Victims section. So we investigate assaults, crimes against children, child exploitation, and so forth.
Yes.
The reason why we're here today is because of an allegation that was made against you, reference an incident last 6 p.m. at the Dollar General store.
Okay.
Okay. What we have here is we have an actual victim that has alleged that there was a sexual contact that was made. At this time, we would love to hear your side of the story and figure out what actually took place. You have the right to an attorney. You have the right to an attorney. Miranda will be read.
Okay. And you have the right to be representative as well. I'm Justin Winger, I'm the acting sergeant for the crimes unit. And yeah, so if you'd like to speak with us, like I said, you don't have to have a union rep here if you don't want to. If you decide that you do want to have a union rep or an attorney here, just let us know. We won't ask you any questions or anything. If you do want to talk to us, then I'll provide your constitutional rights per Miranda. Do you want to talk with us now?
So I'd like to be read Miranda, just because it feels like I am being detained right now, and I'm not free to leave.
Absolutely.
So I'd like to be read Miranda. I would like to explain myself and talk to you guys, but at this time I would like to be read Miranda.
Sure, absolutely. So you have the right to remain silent. Do you understand that, right?
Yes.
Anything you say can and will be used against you in a court of law. Do you understand that, right? You have the right to an attorney and to have him or her present before or during any questioning if you wish. Do you understand that, right?
Yes.
If you cannot afford to hire an attorney, one will be appointed to represent you free of charge before or during any questioning if you wish. Do you understand that, right? Okay, you can decide to exercise these rights at any time and not to answer any questions or make any statements. Do you understand that, right?
Yes.
Do you understand each of those rights as I listed them out to you?
Yes.
Okay, and having these rights in mind, you agree to speak with us now?
Yes.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, so what we're here for is basically to have your side of what took place and kind of give us additional information.
Okay.
So starting yesterday with the Dollar General call for service, tell me about the rest of your evening.
So I cleared the call for service, and I began driving, I want to say south on Monroe, and I seen a female sitting on the curb on the southwest side of the church, I think it is. I called out with an on-site and I turned around, and I parked, and I was like, it was a consensual encounter. I got out and I asked her if she wanted a cigarette. She said yes, and we started talking. I recognized her, and obviously I see a lot of people every day. I thought she might have been somebody with a possible warrant. Like I said, it was just a consensual encounter, and I began talking to her. She was acting very fidgety, and as I was talking with her, she brought up a female that I've encountered prior named Kimberly, just a previous call for service, and she said Kimberly calls me her boyfriend or whatever. I'm really not sure why, and I asked if I could search her. She said yes, and as I was searching her, I did the regular searches as they taught us in the academy. To the left side first, search the legs, search the breast area with the back of my hand, and as I was doing that, I seen money in a bag inside her bra, and I was like, "What is that?" And she's like, "Oh," and she pulled it out, and it was it.
By that time, his stutters and unnecessary long pauses were already obvious, but he was ready to do anything possible to rewrite this script to his favor.
It didn't look like anything at all. I just kind of told her, like, hey, like, this is enough to arrest you on. I was lying at the time, just to try to get some information about her from possible sellers in the area. I asked her if I could continue searching. She said yes. I went to the other side. I used the back of my hand and went along her bra line, and I kind of peeked over to see if she had any other narcotics in her bra line. And I went along to pull the top of the bra line from the front, and then pulled it back, so that way I can, just to see if I can glance to see a little more if she had any other bags on her at all. And as I got done, I used my back of my hand, searched inside of her leg, and I told her I'll be using the back of my hand to search inside of your leg up to your thigh line, and I did that. And at that time, I believe I know what this is about. She said, "I don't think that's the way you're supposed to search." And I said, "I'm sorry. I didn't mean to do that." And as I backed away, I was kind of backed up toward my car. And I looked down and I realized my OBRD was off. And instead of turning it on, I I knew I was going to get an IA just for failure to activate my on-body recording device. So I told her, like, hey, this is enough to arrest you on, which it wasn't. There was nothing in the bag. And I told her, like, hey, I'll make you a deal. I won't arrest you. I won't arrest you as long as you, next time I see you, you know, be nice and give me some information about some possible sellers. And that was pretty much it. But I do kind of know what this is about, because she said, I don't think this is the way you're supposed to search people. But I didn't make any actual advances toward her at all. Nothing like that. I should have activated my own body recording device, but I didn't realize it in the time. I didn't touch anything under clothing. I didn't grasp anything over the clothing. I didn't intentionally try to touch anything. I used the back of my hand and I searched her bra line, and then I used both hands to pull the strap of the bra to possibly see if she was hiding any actual narcotics. And I didn't realize till after the fact that my camera was not recording, and I told her as long as she's nice to me next time and possibly gives me information, I won't arrest her, but I didn't have any criminal charges at that time.
When he was done talking, the officers in charge of the case couldn't find their words for a second, and when they finally did, they made one simple request.
Okay, so the good news is it's very similar to what the allegations are. So you're fully aware of what she's claiming. Tell me more about you pulling the strap. Describe to me what she was wearing.
She was wearing a black, like, crop top, and she was wearing I don't know what color bra, but she was wearing a bra underneath that crop top, and she was wearing jeans. And on the left side, like I said, when I was searching her, was when I moved her bra line up, I seen money and then a bag. When I kind of went up like the way they taught us in the academy. And I did the same thing on the other side, and I couldn't see anything, so I used my hand, and this is the bra strap, and I went like this. I pulled forward and then back, like forward and then back. And I will be completely honest with you guys, I have nothing to hide, that her nipple did come out for a second, but I did not touch it. And she pulled both hands to grasp, and she said, I don't think this is the way you're supposed to search people. But I did not touch her breast. I used the back of my hand, that's the closest I ever got to touching her breast, was with the back of my hand, searching her bra line. I did not intend to show her nipple. I did not reach inside her bra at all to try to cup her breasts. I did not perform any criminal sexual contact at all on her, and I should have turned on my camera, but I didn't realize it until after.
Going back to your search, tell me more about the search of her lower extremities.
So after I told her I'll use the back of my hand to search the inside of your leg. So I used the back of my hand, and I went up to where her I guess her thigh line right here. I don't search them correctly, and I've missed, like a month and a half ago or 2 months ago, I missed 53 pills on a male. He had it stuffed inside his crotch. So since then, I've tried to search people a little better, and I went up to the back of her leg. I did not, up to in here, I went through and I pulled back. That's on both sides I did that.
Okay.
And if you're asking if I and touched her at all. I don't think I did. Like I said, I did not touch her. I went up with the back of my hand, searched the inside of her leg in a backwards motion. I did not use the front of my hand. I used the back of my hand like the way they taught us in the academy.
Okay. And did you search any other parts of her body?
Yes, I searched her belt line.
Okay.
I pulled her belt line and I pulled it around just to see if there was any strings holding on to her belt loops at all. But I did not reach inside her pants at all. I didn't do any of that. I simply used my 2 fingers and pulled around her pants.
So, you stated earlier in your statement that you knew her of another person?
I thought I knew her.
Okay, tell me more about that.
So I thought I knew her. Just like I said, seeing a lot of people around the city, and I recognize a lot of people that I arrest, and I thought I knew her through there. But after she gave me her name and all that, I didn't find any reports that I've written on her.
Tell me more about gave her name. How did you find out her name?
I just asked her. I was like, "Hey, do you possibly have any warrants?" And she said no.
At that point, their fears had already been confirmed, but decided to continue the questioning, hoping that he would finally hang himself with his own words.
I told her she wasn't in trouble, she wasn't detained. Like I said, I made sure she realized it was a consensual encounter. And I was very lax with her. I just asked, like, do you want me to check? And she said yes. So I got into my car and she just stood there. Like I said, I didn't put her in any position of disadvantage or anything like that. And I just ran her.
Where was she standing?
She was, I was sitting in my car, door was open, and she was about standing where that guy is.
Okay,
Yeah.
and what was her mannerism?
She was just standing, smoking a cigarette.
Okay, the cigarette you provided?
Yes.
Okay. And was there any warrants out for her?
Yes, but it was non-extraditable.
Do you recall where from?
Sandoval County, I believe.
Do you know what it was for?
No, I don't know.
Okay. So what happened?
Oh.
Go ahead.
Possession, I believe, of paraphernalia.
So what happened? So she's standing right here. You get the actual callback or the information back. She has a warrant, but you can't do anything.
Yeah.
Where do we go from there?
I mean, I just thought I'd get her permission to search and see if she had any narcotics on her.
Okay. Walk me through your mindset as far as that process.
So I've done this quite a bit. I mean, I'll talk to people as a consensual encounter and just see if they have new warrants, if they're willing to, without being forced to, give me their identification. And when they don't have any warrants, I just try to see if I can talk my way into a consensual search. I can consent to search, just to see if they have any other narcotics on them. I've had pretty good success with it.
And when you finally was able to get the search for the blues, what happened?
Just like I told you in the beginning, I explained to you how I searched.
Tell me where she was.
She standing toward my vehicle, and I didn't grab her hands at all. She placed them up on the vehicle. She's like, "Is this good?" I just said, "Yeah." So really quick, I just want to ask, what criminal offense am I looking at?
When he asked that question, they immediately knew what he was playing at, but they decided to let him seal his fate as they threw out one final question.
At this time, you're being investigated for criminal contact, which is a felony, and false imprisonment.
Okay.
Okay, so what we have here is we're trying to understand the purpose of the stop and the legal aspect of why we conducted a search. Can you help me to understand where the legal concept comes from to conduct a search?
So, like I said, it was a consensual encounter.
Okay.
I made sure not to put her in a position of disadvantage. That way she would feel like she is being detained at all. And I explained to her that she's not in any trouble and she's not being detained at all. I was just bored looking around the area. And I made sure for her to feel like she wasn't being detained. And I'll explain that a little bit.
Thank you. You saw the look of confusion. Thank you.
I got out of my vehicle. I asked her if she wanted a cigarette. I guess she was walking away. She said yes. And I got out of my car and I told her, like, you're not being detained at all. I'm just bored. It's a hot day. And I just wanted to come talk to you for a minute. And I didn't place her in handcuffs at all. I didn't sit her down on the curb so that way she feel like she could not leave. Like I said, it was just a simple consensual encounter, and I never told her she was detained at all. And I tried to make her feel like she wasn't being detained. I didn't put her in a spot where she feels like she couldn't leave if she wanted to, I feel.
Okay, so
yeah, just to see if, because like I said, when I pushed up on this side to go search the bra line, the piece of the bag poked up from her bra.
And the baggie, and what did you do with the baggie?
I threw it away. There was really nothing in it. I threw it away at the canine pumps.
Okay.
But I didn't see anything in it at all. I just told her, like, hey, this is enough to test. This is enough to arrest. And she was like, just that little bit? And I said, yeah, like I was lying, just so that way I can see if she can possibly, give me like some information on dealers or whatever. But I didn't have any criminal charges on her at all.
And pulling the front part of the top part of the bra, was that part of the trainings that you received?
No. Okay. I don't believe so, no.
Exposing the breasts,
so,
is that?
The only reason why I did that, I didn't mean to expose the breasts. I did that to see if I can possibly locate like a piece of baggie, because she had the baggie in the left breast side of this, and I just wanted to see if I can possibly see another bag.
So, listening to your side, I mean, at this point, I'm thinking if I was you, okay, that went a little bit further than I intended. That's not what I kind of intended for it to happen. She makes a comment that you said that's not how a search.
She said that's not how. She said, I don't think that's how a search is supposed to be, and I apologize. I said, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to do that.
Okay. And how does she take that?
She laughs, and she laughs, and I just told her, like, hey, like, what did I tell her? She laughs, and then I backed away. I went to like the front of my car. She was still standing in the same spot, and I just told her, like, like, this is enough to arrest you on, like, and I want you to know that that this is enough to arrest you on, and I'm choosing not to arrest you. I just want you to, like, who's selling them in the area.
So everything you say, how you said it, it's all been captured, documented. Unless you have any other questions for us, I'll escort you out. But we're not going to ask you any other questions. Thank you.
He was eventually charged with false imprisonment and violation of ethical principles of public service. Speaking of officers who abuse their power against women, meet Officer Matthew Gurich, who, in an awful flex of power, slammed a 71-year-old woman against a concrete floor.
You need to stop talking and just listen to us.
What did you say?
Two more, that's it.
What do you mean
two more?
Signatures. Where did this go?
Thank you.
Have a good night.
On October the 7th, 2024, a 71-year-old woman was set to be released after spending 2 days in detention. But before she could walk free, she was handed a stack of documents and asked to sign. Curious and cautious, she began asking questions, wanting to understand what she was signing and why her signature was even needed. But instead of offering her a simple explanation, their ego made them respond most unexpectedly.
In the backyard on Carneros Creek, and I told them not to trespass. If they're not well, they use superstition, and they know your gadgets.
That's fine, ma'am. Just go ahead and sign on that pad, okay?
This is very serious. They know you by badge, and they have you act in a
good,
including eyes, and they're looking to make them aggressive, should the
Okay.
department ridicule them.
If
They
you want to
laugh
go home,
sometimes.
you got to sign. Go ahead.
Yes, okay. I need my purse, please.
We'll give you all that stuff in just a moment, ma'am.
Okay, the purse.
Let's just finish the process. We'll get you your property.
Okay. I don't have my glasses, so it won't be very legible.
That's all right. As long as you
Anyway,
acknowledge
I
it, that's
come
all
to
that
the
matters.
court, please erase that, make a big X.
Not going to do that.
No, you cannot. I'm gonna leave it. I'm not gonna go. There was a court.
If you
for
don't
this.
go to jail, if you don't agree to
Listen,
go to court, you don't go
listen,
home.
If what are you talking about?
You just
There was
sign
a
the form.
court for this,
Focus on this.
for this. Listen,
Sign one more time.
just one more statement.
Really?
One
So like,
statement.
this-
Okay,
this-
okay,
listen to me. So,
okay.
like, I need you to
Okay, please don't touch
I
me.
need you to
Please
listen to
watch
me.
your contact, okay?
Okay.
Please stand back. You will need me to
You
sign.
need to stop talking and just
What?
listen to us.
What did you say? Look how they make the officers talk. Okay, you better be more polite. Try to be civil,
I've been
right?
extremely polite with
Okay,
you
no,
in
I'm a
the 5 hours
citizen,
that you've
and we pay part of your salary in the police
That's
department.
fantastic.
We pay your
It's
taxes,
the sheriff's department.
and we are very. Please don't have another police to come
Oh my
and take
God.
me out of the grocery
Sign it.
store for trespassing.
You want to go home, sign
People,
it.
customers don't trespass.
Sign the form.
These people were trespassing. They have this. They are confused.
Okay.
Why are you doing like that? Please, FBI report about this. They are classified as domestic terrorism.
Okay.
Okay.
I have 3 questions for you. Please listen to me, okay?
Yes.
While you were here in jail, did you get
I
injured?
wasn't here. I wasn't in jail. I was in that room.
Okay. Again,
Yeah.
I need you to not talk. Just focus on me and listen to my questions.
Yes, but I'm correcting your statement. Okay, I was in
While you
that
were
room.
here in this building, did
Yes.
you get injured at all? While you were here in this building,
In my abdomen.
how did you get injured in your abdomen?
There is some bodily harm that these women cause.
Okay.
With AI.
Would you like to
Okay, I'm not going to continue. I was not. Let's put it that way.
Okay, you were
Stop
not
it. I
perfect.
told you this, and okay. Your
Okay.
next question.
Next question. Would
Please.
you like to see a nurse?
No.
Okay. Do you have any complaints other than everything that you've already been saying over the past 5 hours?
Well, I have complaints about the contact, of course, and the fact that I'm here because I went to shop in a grocery store, and they have done this repeatedly. Look at your record. They want me out of the house. They took our IDs. They caused my husband. We had identity theft. They stole our computer.
Okay, again, listen.
Telephones.
So, like, complaints.
You want to hear what I'm saying?
I don't really. The
I
complaints.
don't want to hear what you
The
say,
complaints-
Deputy. Are you sheriff?
Do you have
Really?
complaints that were
Sheriffs and
happening in
deputy
this
sheriffs.
building?
I saw your problem. All the sheriffs and the deputy sheriffs. I said what's going on, and I have done and I have made a comment last time.
Ma'am, just go ahead and sign the
I'm just
pad.
gonna stand here.
How
Listen to
many?
her.
I
Just two more. Two more. That's it.
What do you mean
Two more.
Signatures. Where do these go? Are criminals?
Just put refused.
Okay, listen. Criminals are controlling
Just put
your
refused.
department. I need a report, exactly what I signed. I'm gonna have a photocopy, right? Okay. I'm gonna report this to the police.
You're the police.
You are the police, you're the sheriff.
You reported it to us. Thank you.
I reported you in the past, I reported it. This doesn't make any sense.
She kept on talking, pushing past their patience until finally they had had enough. Then they let her outside the building, and there they unleashed the worst kind of cruelty on her.
We don't know where this goes. It can go to any criminal entity. And these women, trust me, they're criminals and they're dumb criminals.
Sign.
Because
Just
they're
put
dumb.
refused.
They're dumb and they wanna make dumb sheriffs and police. Okay, please make sure.
Same with property.
What? Trust me, they go in your systems. I said it before to you another time. in the back of the Starbucks. Listen, the deputy, listen, not the sheriff, whatever. In the back of the Starbucks on Arena Boulevard. I mean, next to the Fresh Cleaner.
What boulevard?
Duck Horn Boulevard and Arena.
Wait, which one?
Listen, Arena in Thomas. Okay?
Oh, so you said Starbucks or Dutch Bros?
It's
Here's your stuff.
okay.
Start walking this way.
Okay.
Start walking this way.
Don't push me.
Hey!
What?
Keep your hands down,
What
man.
are you doing?
You need to
What
keep your
are you
hands to
doing?
yourself.
What are you doing? What
way.
are you doing?
We're escorting you outside because you can't go without my partner.
Me, I
Yes,
your
you
partner.
did. You're okay.
Okay, they're controlling you. Be careful. They're very superstitious. Say a prayer. Say a prayer.
Be okay.
They want to sue the department. I'm telling you. They want to sue the department.
Okay.
Okay, this is terrible contact. This is contact.
This is outside.
You're gonna be
This is
reported.
outside.
FBI is overseeing this and how
Good,
you
good.
are.
Thank you.
Have a good night. You'll be okay. Oh.
The officer involved eventually lost his job. Just when you thought that you'd seen the worst of it, along comes Deputy Grayson, who opened fire on a compliant woman.
We'll just get your ID real quick.
Well, let's get your ID first, and then
One task at a time here.
Okay.
Here, grab your ID for me. Your face.
Okay,
Drop the pot! Drop the pot! Drop the pot!
On July the 6th, 2024, Sangamon County Sheriff's deputies were dispatched to an apartment in response to a 911 call from a woman, Sonya Massie, who reported that someone was hiding around her house. They rushed over and started checking all around her house. When they were done and about to leave, they asked for her details, and that was when she let them into her house, a decision that she would later regret.
Oh, it hurts you. You called us.
Okay,
So what'd you hear?
somebody keeps outside my house, y'all.
Is this your car over here?
Please, God, please, God, please.
Is this your car over here? Oh.
Please, God.
That's not your black car in the driveway? Oh, well, we checked your yard. We walked around the whole block. We didn't see anybody. Right, we don't. We checked the whole area. There's nobody out walking around.
I know, y'all. Please, God, please, God. I'm trying to get help, y'all, but
What do you need help with?
nothing. I just, please, God, please, God, please. I don't know what to do.
Do with what?
Huh?
what do you need help with?
Nothing. I just wanted to see if I could help me.
What do you want help with?
Huh?
What do you want help with?
I heard somebody outside.
Yeah, we checked your house. We checked your backyard. I walked all the way through all these backyards. We checked your front yard.
We didn't see nobody,
Yeah,
so.
nobody's out here.
You didn't see anybody?
Nope.
Nope.
We checked the whole area.
Okay.
What took you so long to answer the door?
Oh, I was trying to put on some clothes, sir. I'm sorry. I was trying to get.
I got you. All right. Is there anything else we can do for you?
No,
Is there anything else I can do for you?
no, sir.
Okay.
Okay. All right.
You doing all right mentally?
Yes.
Sure?
My medicine and stuff.
All right. Okay.
I love y'all. Thank y'all.
All right. That's not your black car, though. The SUV? Whose is it? You don't know? Someone just parked it in your driveway?
They brought it to my driveway.
And just left it?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, let's run that.
Yeah. 19, I got a 20 clear.
Does anyone else live here with you?
Somebody else.
David Mary 43556.
You got a name? You got an ID or something? Take your name real quick. Attach this. See who we spoke to.
Temple.
Hello? Yeah, I got the sheriff department here, but I was calling for help from y'all.
Okay, are you there with me?
They're here in my house right now.
Okay, I'll let you go and you talk to them.
No, hold on, wait a second, sir.
You can hang up, Cottonwell. It's good.
For what? You're there with the deputy, correct?
No, hold on, okay?
You can hang
Hold
up.
on for what?
Just 1 second, okay? Okay.
What's up?
I got some paperwork. Can you grab that Bible, please?
Yeah. Hey, I just need your name so we can get out of here. Was there any damage previous to your car?
Previous, yeah, it was.
Okay, what was the damage?
A dent, I believe.
Well, what about windows?
Oh, it was something that happened earlier.
Okay, perfect. What is your last name? Shouldn't have to think about your last name. You're not in trouble. I just need to attach.
Massey.
Huh?
Massey.
You have an ID? That makes things so much easier. I just need just a driver's license will do, and I'll get out of your hair.
I want to show y'all my paperwork.
I will get your paperwork.
What paperwork?
Okay. I got some paperwork.
Well, just get your ID real quick.
Well, let's get your ID first, and then...
One task at a time here.
Okay. Let me
Here, grab your ID for me.
Okay.
Your ID. One task at a time. So let's do an ID, and then you can dig around for your paperwork.
I don't know where my ID is.
You just have that stack right there, maybe?
She was still trying to get out her ID when they instructed her to turn off the cooker in her kitchen. But what she never anticipated was what was about to happen next, even though she was being compliant.
1 second.
Check on her.
Let me get this.
We don't need a fire while we're here.
Alright. Let me see. Okay. Where you going?
Huh?
Where you going?
Away from your hot steaming water.
Away from my hot steaming water?
Yeah.
Oh, I was rebuking you in the name of Jesus.
Huh?
Rebuke you in the name of
Better fuck. I swear to God, I'll fucking break your face.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Drop the pot! Drop the pot!
Shot fire!
Shot fire! Shot fire! Drop the pot! Bring EMS now. We got a headshot to the female. Headshot to the female. 1078.
I was on. I'm gonna go get my kit.
No, she's done. You can go get it, but that's headshot. God damn it. God. Yeah, I'm not taking boiling water to the head. And look, it came right to our feet too. God damn it.
God damn it.
You good?
I'm good. You good?
Yeah, I'm good. What's it got? Let it just... God. Is that what you do, man? You good? Alright. Well, I mean, you know, what else do we do? I'm not taking hot boiling water to the face, and it already reached us.
They got a 52 en route?
Yeah, 278.
They went on to call the medic, who responded immediately and had her transported to the hospital, where she finally succumbed to her injuries. The deputy was arrested and charged with first-degree murder, aggravated battery with a firearm, and official misconduct.